How's it going, everyone? My name is GammaFox and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Oakley dokley. Okay, in this episode we're going to focus on getting all of the endings. Well, not all of them, the ones that I can get, because there are some. I've got a list here of all the other endings that I missed, and holy hell, some of them are actually really freaking hard to get. Okay, besides that, we're going to do our best to try and get as many good endings as possible. Oakley dokley. So the first one I'm going to get is actually back in that room where the phone was, because if there are two things I can do. Shut up, narrator. I know, it has been a while actually. How are you doing? You doing good?
She's been waiting.
Oh yeah, it's in here. Ah, here, right, yeah. Okay.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
So if I leave it, I can pull the plug.
If you can truly place your faith
I actually want to do
another,
let's do that.
Then pick up the... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yep.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh, okay.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone, he's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
No, they don't. I've done that ending.
White, roll credits.
That doesn't happen.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
So?
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Well...
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch.
That's clever.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No, wait, hold on.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Huh? Oh!
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A back, sack, and crack. Practice. Oh, my goodness, is it 4:30 already?
Excellent.
Okay.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Right.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Well,
do you make more than 8? Less?
48,000.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
That's unfortunately
At
true.
this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Okay.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh, so that's really cool, actually. Wait. We're going back? Oh, we're going back, okay. Oh, they've covered it up. They've got... So I can't jump off?
If choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story
I've gotten
would
that
make
before.
no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What? Why? Okay. We're actually going back now. This is so cool. This is so cool. See, I never would have figured that out. Like, I knew that you could leave the phone, because I tell you that in the, like, credits ending, but I didn't know you could actually unplug it. That's really cool. And the fact the narrator talked about that not being a choice is really interesting. So where am I going back to exactly?
Almost there.
Yeah.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Wait, so am I actually doing the proper ending now?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
but what?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I go back right?
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, well, what the okay, that's glitching up. So, what if I go back in again? Will it be even worse? No, okay, we'll go the right way then. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. So it's not going to be the actual thing, right? Yeah? Is it going to be different? Ooh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
For entertainment.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
For
and
entertainment.
What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I
Is he gonna
have
reset?
to.
No? Okay. Well, what? What the hell?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah,
You just
that
had
is
to
pretty
see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh. What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
No, wait.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Hold
All
on.
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Why did...
No! Why did you do that?
Why did it just reset?
Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, will it black out again? Will it be okay this time? Is it still screwed up? It's the same.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
It's
Feeling
normal,
a
I mean,
wave
not
of
the same.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, broom closet's shut, okay.
Coming
So
to
something's
a
gonna-
staircase, Stanley
I can't go
walked
downstairs.
upstairs to his
Okay.
boss's
So it's
office.
still... That tells me that it's still doing its thing, like the ending is still occurring. There's no executive bathroom sign. This is different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
This is
life.
different.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh,
Surely
what the hell?
behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Please speak into
and
the
beyond all
receiver.
probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night
Really?
Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Yeah? Do I actually have to say it? I forgot what it was. Something. Blah, blah, blah.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He
Night-
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Yeah? No? Oh, well.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell
I
you
did.
wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something
He's
to me.
contradicting what he
Explain
said
yourself, you
before.
coward.
There we go. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the hell?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
What?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
What the hell?
Stanley, this is important.
That what?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Why is it-
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
Is this the true
I
ending?
need this. The story needs it.
Like the actual truest
You
ending?
hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Why am I up here?
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct.
This game was
That
made by
is the
Galactic
best
Cafe. Yeah,
choice.
there's credits.
That's all right.
It's never happened
I'll wait
before.
for you to
Besides that
decide
room that
what's
had
the
all like
right
the
thing to do.
Easter eggs and stuff.
Take as much time as you need.
Because he went from like... He contradicted himself then. Like the things he said. I went to the right door. He said that's it, yeah. That's the end? Yeah, that's the reset. Holy crap. Is that the true ending? Because what he meant there, the way he contradicted himself, the choices and stuff, I feel like, because that's the point of the game, you know, it's all about choices.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean?
Like, I can't
Stanley
explain
decided
it
to go to
very
the
well,
meeting
but
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like that was the true ending, the truest ending, because of the way it tied into choices, and the way the narrator contradicted himself, and the way it kind of glitched up if I chose that path again, and I chose the other one, and I got taken back and forth, you know, that's really interesting. Oh man, it's so cool. Holy crap, I have to end this episode here. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, actually no, you know what? Before I end this episode, I'm gonna see what happens if I just let the phone ring. So I'll BRB, guys. Okay, so we're back here again, so now the phone's gonna be in here. So if I just
That's
leave
her,
for,
Stanley.
like, I think
You
it was
need to be
14
the one
seconds
to
or something?
do this,
So I just
to
leave.
reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, so I just leave it for about 10 more seconds. It should eventually stop ringing. Yeah, and something different should happen? Or the narrator will talk? Yeah? I hope so. Because they did hint this at, like, in the Easter egg room. Yeah? Please tell me it's actually gonna happen. Nothing's happening, guys. Really? Oh, really? Oh, that's disappointing. But, well, at least we got the plug ending. Is nothing really gonna happen? It's been, like, 30 seconds now. Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's just gonna be the same. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. Wait, will it be different? Will it be the same with, like, my wife and stuff? 47.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah, it's the same. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I guess that was a dud. That was like it was a dud ending, I guess, because they didn't say it. You remember, right? When I went into that big white room and it said, like, had the phone. It's just like it's like a timer. If I like waited for it to go down, it'd be different. That's what I thought, but it didn't happen. So, oh well, I got the really cool ending anyway, so it's all good. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and as usual, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.